Well, as participants of the rolling bus tour took in the sights of Rebel Hill, I sat down with Oklahoma Agritourism Coordinator Jeff Weeks and some local ranch dogs for a quick visit. We rolling? We are rolling. Well, Jeff, we're here at Rebel Hill, and I think it's such a good example of what agritourism can really be.
You bet. Rob, that's been my passion for the program since I began 3 years ago as the Eastern Region Coordinator, is for places such as this to help them and also to help people realize that that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but they can actually make a living off their place, this being a form of diversification.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about that diversification. This allows a lot of people to stay on the farm.
You bet. Well, Becky's a great example of that, and that they actually have numerous amount of cattle, 100 head of horses. They also raise dogs. They do this guest ranch, which is a great business in the summertime. All that piled together allows her and her husband to stay on the family farm. And then also her son is now diversifying, and they actually got a grant through the Ag Enhancement Diversification Program to fence in the area and start offering hunting packages. So, and he's kind of ramrodding that, the son is. So that's an opportunity for him to come back and really gain ownership in his own type venue for this facility.
Yeah, and that's an important point. There is help out there for someone that would like to do this.
Yeah, there is, and that's what we do. Of course, we work in product development side of things as well as the marketing from the statewide perspective. And if folks have interest in doing these type things, we want to help them obtain those goals. And that's really what I want to do. If I don't have the answer, we'll find one.
In traveling around Eastern Oklahoma, in particular, it seems like it's just really tailor-made for this industry.
It really is, because actually I'm originally from Pittsburgh County, which is the northern tip of southeastern Oklahoma, and things tend to move a little slower down this area, and it's actually due to the landscape. It really fits relaxation, nature loving. To be honest with you, Rob, what I find right now is a lot of people, it's an education process, and that they have enjoyed this all their life, and they don't realize that there's a consumer out there that has no idea that this is available. So it's our job to educate them at these things or experiences that others don't have in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, and you said Dallas. In particular, the southeastern part of the state
Right.
draws a lot from the Metroplex, does it not?
It is large. Becky indicates that 85% of her clientele would be the Dallas metro area. And a lot of her business currently is repeat business, of course. So, she went through starting small and building, and now she's up to 7 cabins. And through that time period, she's built that clientele, and it's word of mouth. Good news travels fast.
Yeah,
and
there's all the people behind you right now, and I'm assuming they all have something good to say once they come here.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where Becky and others across the state, they do a fabulous job here. Each cabin's so unique. As a matter of fact, when we were interviewing Becky there just a second ago with the entire group, I said, guys, you don't get the whole story till you go see the cabins. And when folks stay here, I mean, she's had guests such as the Dixie Chicks back when they were very popular. A lot of nationally known people come stay here because, as a matter of fact, I asked her about the tour bus, and she said, well, the Dixie Chicks bus made it in. So that's kind of a funny story. And I don't know if Becky told you about one of her first guests that called her in the middle of the night and said, and these are the folks that we're dealing with as consumers. They actually called her in the middle of the night and said, Becky, you got to come quick. We hear hyenas. And she didn't realize what they were saying, and then finally realized, oh, those are coyotes. Go back to bed. So these are the people that we're dealing with in terms of consumers that have no idea that these things are available. And it's once they come here, they keep coming back.
What's your best advice for someone that might see this and would either want to visit or maybe even want to do this themselves?
My best advice would be get with us at the state agritourism program, because we actually do site visits to all these attractions that's on our inventory annually. So I'm well versed in what I've seen, what people have done, how they've done it, or they can also contact those folks. I recommend getting a lot of good advice. Now, don't get too confused with a variety of things, but come see us and we'll help you obtain those goals. Start small and grow. And there's a lot of resources out there that can help you obtain that.